good, ladies and gents? Welcome to the MKO Pugilism boxing channel where we talk all things boxing. Remember to like, subscribe, hit the bell notification, put it on all so you get notified of all the latest content on this channel. Without further ado, let's get into it. So last night there was a good domestic clash between Denzel Bentley and Linus Udofia. This was for the British middleweight title, and this was a second opportunity for Denzel Bentley to become two-time middleweight champion of Great Britain. So right from the off, this was an exciting fight. Udofia, he came in as an undefeated guy. Denzel Bentley, he had his sole loss to Felix Cash. That was a heartbreaking defeat for him. That was a hard one to swallow for him. So he was sort of on a comeback trail, sort of looking to get back into the frame, get back into the picture. And both guys, I would say, started off quite well. I preferred the start of Udofia. He was sort of outboxing Denzel Bentley. He was doing good work at range. Bentley was sort of trying to get to him, but he was struggling a little bit, missing a few shots here and there. It was quite close, but I felt that for the sort of first part of the fight, Bentley was getting outboxed in certain portions. He was kind of getting outboxed, out-jabbed and everything. You could see what his plan was. He was sort of trying to draw Udofia into a bit of a scrap, into a bit of a tear-up, as we like to say over here. And it wasn't quite working out for him. You know, you could tell by some of the shots he landed, some of these right hands, and you could tell he was sort of lining up for the left hook. But I'd say through sort of the first half of the fight, I thought Udofia was sort of ahead for me. He was just about outboxing Denzel Bentley and just edging it, because he was able to sort of keep the fight at longish range, at the end of the shots. Used some good straight punches, he was doing the basics very well. The jab was very sharp, very crisp. And he was keeping Bentley at bay for a fair bit of time. But then Denzel Bentley had a good little breakthrough. I think it may have even been in round 5 actually, where he lands a body shot, and really that body shot really sunk into, I think, landed on the solar plexus of Udofia, and he definitely hurt him. And he came back and he was loading up, trying to, really going after Udofia, but it couldn't get him to go down. Udofia, to his credit, he almost went down. I mean, I think even the commentary, I think Richard Woodall was even saying that, look, his knee almost touched the canvas. I felt that it probably did, but testament to the chin of Udofia, he didn't go down in that round, and he managed to get up and carry on. But Bentley was sort of all over him, and as the fight was getting into those championship rounds, it was relatively close. But from that sort of midpoint of the fight onwards, where Bentley had his breakthrough, he began to sort of, you could tell that his morale was really boosted. You could tell that he was, and he kind of really turned the fight around, did Denzel Bentley. His tactics began to work, started to land his big shots, a lot of these wide hooks and stuff, and because he is quite awkward the way he sort of stands, he was able to get quite a lot off. So it was one of these where it was pretty close, but Denzel Bentley basically, he just took the bull by the horns and began to sort of as it went on to the later rounds, sort of 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, those championship rounds, it began to become way more of a Denzel Bentley affair. The only thing I could say was, I think there was a round, I think it was the 9th round, where he sort of eased off a bit and it didn't do much. But then, to his credit, comes to round 10, he just jumps on it again, starts letting his hands go and everything. And even when it came down to the last round, I felt it was very close. I wasn't really scoring it round by round, but I thought that it could even all be hanging on the last round. Although Bentley, for me, done the better work, as Udofia was sort of backing off and using some good boxing skills. But I think the 12th round showed me for sure that Bentley won, as Bentley sort of went after Udofia. He was made to miss a little bit. Udofia was sort of outboxing him at points, but I felt the effective blows and the cleaner blows were being landed by Denzel Bentley, and fortunately for him, he became two-time British champ, and he got the nod there. One of the scorecards had it by 4 points, which I suppose, yeah, you could say was a little bit wide, but overall it was a decent performance by Denzel Bentley there, and he can be very happy with himself. He's now saying two-time, as he's the two-time British middleweight champ. So yeah, definitely a fight that if you haven't seen it, try and see it. But yeah, brilliant performance by Denzel Bentley. He's got a lot going for him. He's definitely a powerful puncher, and he showed that he's got the guts, he's got the determination, he's got the attitude to win a fight, because that last round, you could tell Udofia, maybe he felt he was ahead and he was sort of moving around and coasting as if to say he's already won the fight, he doesn't really need to do much. Whereas Bentley, he was going for it, was really sort of trying to finish the fight strong, and he showed he's got that desire to do that. So yeah, overall good performance by Denzel Bentley, British champion again, two-time British champion, and we'll see what happens for him in the near future. Anyway, other than that, let me know what you think in the comments section below, what you thought about this fight. Did you watch it? Did you enjoy it? And until next time, this is MKO Pugilism, over and out.